Hello and welcome everyone. So in today's episode we're going to be talking about Ripple XRP USD, which is Ripple quoted in US dollar. Now, as you can see here, we're going to go over the daily chart here, and as you can see the daily chart, the Ripple, the XRP has been trading between these two resistance and support, these two areas of liquidity of around here is the 0.7 area and here around the 0.2 area. And it has been trading in this range bound area for the past pretty much months, for the almost the past 4 months, as you can see here. So what I want you to do is just go back, because especially when it comes to cryptos, trends tend to repeat themselves, but they don't have to. So it is a good indicator to go to the past and see how the previous price action was. And as you can see here, the previous price action was here, around here. It was kind of a similar price action to what we have right now. So we were trading in a range bound action, and we're trading here, as you can see, between these two areas of liquidity of around 0.30 and here around 0.15. We traded in that area and we were making lower lows but also lower highs, creating a triangle. After we did break from the triangle, just look how explosive that move was. And that move was at the end of, as you can see here, was at the end of 2017. And one thing to keep in mind is that as well, if you go back to Bitcoin here and go back to 2017, because it is really interesting what happened here. It's good to compare different cryptos. As you can see, wait a sec. So as you can see here, Bitcoin started to have a run in 2017, but had those explosive moves. So the move started around March 2017, and the last explosive move happened in September. As you can see, it happened all of the year, all year long, and then it happened here. The explosive move happened in around December. So what does this mean is so basically right now we're around here. If we go back to the cycle of Bitcoin as well, we're around pretty much around here where there is optimism. We're in a bull market, but we haven't seen those kind of explosive slingshot move to the upside, those euphoric move to the upside. We still don't have that right now. And in my opinion, when we're gonna start to have that in Bitcoin, XRP is a little bit lagging behind, but as you can see, it's lagging a bit. But once it does take off, it will take off really, really parabolically, as you can see here. A very strong move to the upside. So this is something to keep in mind. Now, let's go back over to the chart here. And so we're going to analyze as well. We're going to just take a look quickly at Bitcoin, because it is something to keep in mind. The different, especially Bitcoin is a leading crypto at the moment, so it's really interesting to keep that look. So here we were trading in as you can see here, in a bear flag, and we corrected all the way to 61.8, which is a strong level, to be honest, because I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting Bitcoin to correct that hard, but it did, and it gave us a signal here to go in. You can use your stop below this EMA, as you can see, because this EMA always lifted the prices up, so it's a good level to put your stops in. And if we do break below this EMA, we're gonna keep going down. And it's something to watch for, because if Bitcoin goes down and starts to go bearish and fails to have those euphoric move to the upside, as you can see here, the resistance at 75,000, and we do have another target at 19,000. If we do fail here in Bitcoin, we're gonna fail as well in XRP. But the cost of failing in XRP would be a little bit bigger, because here, as you can see, XRP is very volatile, and a move down, just move down from here all the way to the bottom, is 62% move, which is lots. It's a big move to the downside, so keep in mind that XRP is a very risky crypto to trade on. So manage your risk carefully when you do trade such coin. Now, if you do keep taking to the upside here, that's where in XRP we're gonna probably break this highs here, and then go back to the 0.7, which is the ultimate resistance at the moment. And 0.7, even if you go back to 2017, it was a strong resistance. So if we do break above 0.7, that's when we can start to have those big slingshot move to the upside as we had in 2017, back in 2017. Now let's zoom in and let's see what happened recently, a little bit more recently when it comes to the price action here. And this is the 4-hour chart, the intraday chart. And as you can see here, we were trading in a triangle. And we're trading in a triangle, the price were compressed. We did have a big move up to the downside, but just look at the corrections here. The corrections are really strong when it comes to XRP, especially when it's trading in a range. It has a very big correction, so keep this in mind. It's good if you're coming in and out, and that's what you should do. This is a trader's market, not a buy and hold market. You can buy right now and speculate about it if it's gonna go up or not, but you will make it's less risky and you will make more money if you keep coming in and out of the market. So we did have those slingshot move. We were trading in this. As you can see, we're trading above this trend line here. Let's draw it a little bit better. Let's make it a different colors that's more visible. And here we're trading above this trend line here. And you can also argue that we did have a channel here. And we were trading in this channel here, and then we break below the channel. Right now we're backtesting it. We're backtesting the channel. Does this mean that we're gonna keep going down? Well, we can. However, right now we are at the most neutral place when it comes to XRP. Right now, I wouldn't touch XRP because the movement is not clear yet. Right now, it can move back to 0.49 or it can keep moving up. The signal would be given after the highs, after these highs are taken. These resistance here, the resistance of 0.6, as you can see. This resistance here of 0.6, which was the previous resistance, we did test it 2 times and failed to break above it. We did break above it here, but then we failed. Just look how big this correction is. So really keep in mind when you trade XRP. This is very big correction here, almost 71%. We did cover it in our last video. It was almost 71% correction, which means that XRP in one correction gave up 71% of its gain. And same here. So we could have a lot more pain to the downside before having a move to the upside. If we do backtest these levels of 0.49 here, it could be a very good buying opportunity. If we go back even lower to these levels here, the recent lows, which are 0.46, which in my opinion is not going to be the case, because as you can see here, we're making lower highs. So as low as we can get, in my opinion, would be 0.49, which would be a great entry point. However, manage your risk, use a stop loss, because if we do sell off in Ripple, it would be really, really hard. It would be really aggressive sell off as we had here and as we had here. However, the signal, the ultimate signal, the shorter a good trade signal would be when it will break the 0.6, and if we do break the 0.6, the next level will be 0.7. If we do break this big resistance here of around 0.7 area, if we do break and close above it on a daily basis, that's where we could have those slingshot move to the upside. So this was it, guys. This was a quick analysis, daily analysis when it comes to XRP USD. And if you have any question, please let us know, and have a nice trading.